Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here. Get ready for Gnosis. Now, we're going to talk about one of the most important aspects of traditional sorcery, as noted in the course that we offer. A fantastic course on what's considered candle magic or candle energies, which is a tried and true system that people have used for hundreds of years. The course we offer is fantastic, and we, of course, are now even converting over a lot of our, all of our oils are now converted over to discs if you want to obtain them in that fashion. This way, you only really have to buy the disc once. The energy is there. You don't have to keep buying the oils. A lot of people love the oils. They love the fragrance of them. They like to use them, etc., and they do last an awful long time. But storage and shipping can be a problem when if you have the discs, you are able to keep them forever and in a small category, small place, I should say. And they are little mini machines as well that the oil discs are now. So there's an option now that I've been working on this for many years, and we have it going at this moment. So remember that. But the only way to really use fire, and even if you're using the disc, you're still using candles. And those candles now we've converted over to what they're called tea lights. Now, tea lights are just these aluminum containers with, you can see an actually wax little candle in there. But these are fantastic. They're low cost. You can get these to burn 4, 8 hours, even longer. These are 8 hours, and they tend to fit everything, which is what I use now. If they're more than 8 hours, they get to be too big, or even 12 or 24 hours, they tend to be very large candles, and this tends to be a problem. But this is really a perfect candle where we can actually use something for this period of time. Now, I just recently obtained a new candle lantern, and these are candle lanterns, and I want to show you the different types and what to stay away from, etc. And we are going to demonstrate that right here now. I want to add in another one here, which I'll show you. These were inexpensive ones bought many years ago. I just recently, as a matter of fact, just got this today in from Amazon, and it's a great a lantern, lots of room, and we'll talk about room and why that's important as well, because it's very deceptive, and you got to get the right type. Now, you can find lanterns like this for wild prices. I got this on sale. It was only 15, I think 16. You can see I'll take out packing out of this. I like the color. It's very unique. It has these glass on here. It's metal. Let's see what the name of this is. Marrakesh. So this came from Amazon, but what you want to do is find one that meets your needs and try and look for things on sale. But keep in mind a few things which I'm going to go over right now. First of all, you always want something that has a door. Now, these doors have a little panel on it here, a little knob that closes it, so you can't open it. Very important. Here's one that you don't want to get. Any of the type that pull out at the bottom, you have no room here, and you also, these are awkward to use. You have to light the candle, and while it's lit, stick it in here. These are terrible. As a matter of fact, I'm throwing these away, which is one reason I got a few of these. I'm getting rid of these as soon as possible. They're difficult to use. They're too small as well. Now, here's a similar style, but it's a little bigger. And what's nice about this is that you want to always have a door. So you have a little door again, and they have these little knobs here you push up and down. Again, it's very secure, so it can't be opened easily and cause problems. And this creates something that is 100% safe. It's near impossible to hurt yourself with this, except it gets very hot at the top here. So if this is burning for a while and you grab it here, you're going to burn your hands. But in general, there's no way that the flame can bother anybody. And like everything, when you're doing stuff like this, always get yourself a little fire extinguisher just in case. But I've never, ever had problems using candle lanterns. That's why they're so popular. So the problem here is that these open up, and of course you can fit your candle in there easily. And again, these are 8 hours, so they're bigger, but they fit fine. But there's no room here. There's no room to put anything. What you have to do is you have to actually put the picture down at the bottom where you're sending the energy to. And of course, these you write on the side of them, whatever you want here. You use a Sharpie. So that's really nice. You can put runes on here, state what you want, uncross now, bring me $1,000, etc. So very easy, just with a Sharpie. Then you anoint this on the top here using the roller ball, and then you put it in here and light it. Now, we do have other videos detailing that. I'm just trying to show the lanterns more today. But the problem is you don't have any space here to put other things. You can't stack stuff in there, which I do all the time. And you want to be able to do that, add things to it, etc. So you have these types that have the door on them. And of course, they have a built-in candle holder. So you don't have to get another one. But they limit your space, and you want to be able to stack as much stuff in there as you can. Because you can add things into these lanterns as much as you want if you have the room to. So that's what's nice about this. You can do it. And of course, it has a door that opens up in the front, so you can easily insert the candle in. And of course, something like this, you have to get a long candle holder to light it. So that's all part of the process. But see, these aren't very good either. I'm getting rid of all these in the near future and converting over to these types right here. Now, what you want is something that fits easily. This is a perfect one because it's nice and large. So you can just put this in. You could, if you wanted to, you could light the candle and then just pop it in. Usually you put it in and then light it. But you could also over here, this, of course, if you put this in, you have to kind of turn it to the side, which is a problem. If it's lit, it becomes a problem. You're going to drop wax. It's going to make a mess. So generally with this, you would put it in first. Then you would put this in, and then you light it while it's in there. Again, use electric lighters that have a far reach to them, not basic other ones. I use electric lighters. I don't use butane, etc. And you get the longer type, but they have longer butane ones as well that have a longer. I don't have any of that with me at the moment to do that. Now, we also have all these discs we have now. For every formula we now have a disc that has that energy in it. And all you have to do, let's say you wanted to send money drawing to someone, you'd put the money drawing disc underneath there. Now that energy is going to go up into the candle, and you'll be able to then project it out without having to use oils. Now, a lot of people like the oils. They like the smell. They like to anoint candles. And that's all part of it. So it's up to you personally. You also write on the candle on the outside here. You're always using tea lights of what you want. So if this was money drawing, you would write, bring me $1,000. And of course, you put your actual picture in here as well. Let me get a picture. So you'd put your Polaroid in there. And as I said, this new type that I've got, and you want to find something that's on sale, that works good, but a good size. I like these taller ones now because I can stack more things in it and create more energies. And you have a good amount of space here, so you can slide things underneath here. And that's one of the nice things about these candle holders from IKEA, is that it allows you to put stuff down here because it's not taking up all that room. But any candle holder will do. And you need a candle holder. Do not place these directly on here. You're going to make a mess of what you have. Make sure you have in it. These candles do have at times tend to bubble a little and will cause some mess, particularly if they get hot. The other thing you want to put in here, which I do all the time, is use one of these LED lights. Now, let's take a look at these. And it says submersible. This is actually for a fish tank. And they're really nice. I like these. They have these, they're made well. They have these plastic cases and they're round, so they fit in places like this very well. They also fit in here very well. They're a great size, but they are battery operated. There's 3 AAA batteries in here. Now, they don't have to run 24 hours a day. I use rechargeable batteries. They probably last 3-4 hours. That's enough. You have to then recharge them up or have extras. And then for the next day, you then put the lights back in there. When you have something like this, and of course they come with a nice control. And what's nice is that they give you an actual colors here. So that's really nice there, so you can use what you want. So if you wanted money, you use the green. One of the best colors for power is, okay, this isn't working too good right here. The batteries are low inside here. But you can change this over to different colors. And you can turn them on and off. Let's see if we can get that to work. Here we go. If you want red here for love, let's see if we can get green here. Change it over to green. So if you were looking for money, then you put your picture here. Then you put this back in. You've anointed it if you're using it, or if you're using just the disc, you put it under it like this. So, as I said, the discs are the wave of the future for all this. If you have the right energetic numbers on here, they're charged in our specific way with the 3 systems of having special symbols in there, sigils loaded in the disc. It has numbers on it to draw that energy to it. It has special encoded sound frequencies in the disc that helps the process to empower everything. Now, the one thing nice about having something like this is, when it's tall like this, is that you also can put multi-lights in here. This can give you several dimensions, particularly for uncrossing and other things. So you can put purple, you can put your chakra colors in there, and you can stack up to 4 in here if you really wanted to. 2 is usually enough. And again, these are submersibles. You can find these on eBay, Amazon, etc. Here we go. I don't think there's a brand name. These run anywhere from $3 to $7 each. They do seem to last a very long time, so it's not a big problem if you get a few of these. The problem, again, is get rechargeable batteries so that you just don't waste a lot of batteries every time you use it. And again, you can use these for an hour or 2. They don't have to run forever. I'm moving away from all that stuff. But generally, if you have rechargeable batteries, why not? It doesn't really cost you that much, and rechargeable batteries are inexpensive. So having a tall one like that helps you do that. It also helps because you have more room. The same thing goes with these square ones, which tend to give you kind of even a little more room, depending on what you like. And again, the decorations and everything else are unimportant. So this again gives you room. So you can put things on the side here, etc. You can put in stones, you can put in symbols, etc. So having that extra space is important if you want to add other things to it. And of course, like everything, you can't get too much inside of here if it's larger plates and so forth. All of that stuff goes underneath. So depending on what you have, and if you have you want to put pyramid energy, you want to broadcast this energy to somebody, you just put these on top of it like this, and you've got very powerful, really what you would consider modernistic candle magic of a very high level that produces great results. Candle magic generally always works for everybody sooner or later, depending on your blockages. So it's a fantastic system of magic. The big question is what formula do you use? And that is covered in the course. And it's 2 giant volumes. And there are 7 different audio tapes that explain the course to you in detail. And there's lots of subtleties of it. But it's a traditional course. It doesn't show you this method. That is discussed in the audios and, of course, in the videos as well. And this is just basically an introduction here. We're going to give you much more detailed information in the course that is in All Access. All Access has a complete now separate occult science division that you can access for a low yearly fee of only $75. And you can access a whole bunch of, quote, occult information, magical stuff, get into the Occult Science College and get some broad training. We're updating a lot of this now. There's a lot of great information there, access to key texts. And if you desire, you can actually get a actual degree in the occult sciences if you desire, getting an actual certificate. But getting All Access is a great way to get a lot of additional training at a very low price. And you can check that out. Go to the website and make sure that you go to the memberships and All Access membership. And of course, I hope you've liked this particular video. I hope you have subscribed. All that is part of the game to allow us to reach more people and get some indirect support. So do that. Remember, you've got to support people that are doing the important work out there. If you don't, you're part of the problem, not the solution. So do stay tuned for lots more of this. And remember, there is no reality until the manifesting scientist creates it. Until next time.